for those who don't know me, I'm Victoria's little brother, Jalen. All right. When Victoria asked me to give a speech at her wedding, my thoughts were, where is he? Where's Jeremy? It only took you 8 years, so it's about damn time. But I was honored that my big sister thought I was worthy and capable to toast her and her new husband to this wedding day. Growing up, my sister and I butt heads a lot. It was a competition. Not really, because she was like the big sister. She would just beat me up most of the time. As a baby, she pinched me till I cried. And as I got older, the abuse only got worse. Yeah. You did too. Of course, being my mom's sweetheart, I never did any wrong. All this is evidence to prove that no one is as tough as a boy with an older sister. So Jeremy, I wish you luck. It's your turn now. All jokes aside, as a younger brother, I couldn't be more happy to see my big sister with someone who takes care of her, listens to her rants, supports her, and loves her. And to my sister, thank you for being a role model, my best friend, and for always cheering me on. With that being said, I invite everyone to raise their glasses and cheers the newlyweds. I don't know where my glass went. Hold on, where am I at? Jeremy, it's old-fashioned. Gotta find my place. Jeremy and Victoria, I wish you nothing but love and happiness for all these years to come. Cheers. Jeremy, welcome to the family, brother.
Well, how should I start this? I've known this guy since I don't even remember when. No. No, but I might get a little sentimental. And I'm going to be one of those people that says, I told myself I wasn't going to cry. but no, it really is a blessing today. And I want to say that I really look up to you a lot. And you teach me how to be humble. And your level of success is it's nothing to be looked past. And you know, studying for those I don't know how many actuarial tests you took, but you did. But something about Jared is that he wouldn't even talk about what he was doing. He would be in his room. I couldn't even play Call of Duty with this guy. I couldn't play chess, nothing. But no, it really is like that's the one thing that I not the one thing, but one of the many things that I look up to. Is how humble you are, and you know, you did all this, and it's a beautiful thing. And can you tell I didn't write my speech? but I have some talking points in the notes, so we'll see if I have to take it out. But I'll be like I'm another minute. But yeah, I mean. I have a big sister now. No, all right, wait. The big sister I never wanted, but just kidding. No. Wait, let me go to talking points. Hold on. No. One thing I do want to say is that we've had some, definitely some dark times behind the scenes, and one thing about Tori, a great woman, is that she stuck by Jared's side no matter what. And there was no questioning that. And there was never a doubt, so that's definitely something. And a great woman, beautiful couple. You picked a great one. You picked a great one. But anyways. One more time, hold on. Oh yeah, one more thing. When Tori would always be at the house in West Orange, I don't know what you guys were giggling about in that room, but I've never heard Jared giggle like a schoolgirl more. Yeah, there. Let's end it on that. All right. But I want everyone to cheers, raise a glass, and this is really a beautiful day, and I'm happy to be here. Blessed to see everyone. So.
Good evening, everyone. Where is she? Oh. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Crystal. Tori is one of my best friends. And first, I just want to acknowledge how amazing you guys look, although sweaty, but amazing. Also, just want to thank you guys for allowing me to be a part of this incredibly special day. When Tori asked if I can do a speech at the wedding, of course, I immediately agreed. This was like 8 months ago, and it didn't really settle in until fairly recently that this is like a really big deal for me. And then I also realized how terrible my memory is. So it's been like a long time for me and Tori. We've been friends for like a decade or so. We've laughed very obnoxiously together, cried in the most random places together, laughed until we cried, and have the strangest inside jokes that literally only her and I would find funny. Tori has been there for me for some of the hardest times of my life, but also have been there for me for the highest highs of my life, and I'm so incredibly grateful for the relationship that I have with her. Throughout the years, we've matured and aged, unfortunately, and started to have lives of our own, but even so, Tori still makes time to reconnect, even if it only means seeing each other every so often. And friends like this are really hard to come by. I've had the opportunity to watch her grow, change, evolve into this magnificent woman that sits before us. I'm so honored to call her my best friend. Tori, I just want you to know you are the sister that I never had but always wanted. I love you so much. I was also doing a little research on the internet for like a good cliche marriage quote, and I did come along this one, which I feel summed it up perfectly. Love is a partnership of two unique people who bring out the very best in each other and who know that even though they are wonderful as individuals, they are even better together. This is utterly true in Tori and Jeremy. They complete each other, best friends, soulmates, perfect partners in crime. Jeremy, I don't have to tell you how lucky you are to have Tori, but thank you for making her so incredibly happy. I'm so happy to know that she has someone who's as caring, patient, and supportive as you by her side. So as you guys embark on this new journey that is marriage, I wish you all the happiness in the world. I can't wait to be a part of every new moment that comes. I love you so much. I love you both so much. And cheers to Tori! Thank you.
I'd like to start with a quote from a 21st century poet. It goes like this. I'm a love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. It's only me and her because the Bugatti a coupe. It's blood gang sign, but I parlay with Snoop. Now, the relevance for this is because it brings back how long I've known Jeremy. So we've been friends now 20 plus years, which is crazy, 20 years. And we used to hang out on the playground and like listen to Lil Wayne dissect his lyrics, like if he was gonna be the next Socrates or something. And we all know that's not true, but nonetheless, I've seen Jeremy progress through life, and he's become a wonderful man. He's one of the best guys you'll ever meet, humble as can be, beautiful soul, smart, talented, and just with Victoria, I've seen all that amplified. And they make such a perfect couple together. And actually, what they missed earlier was I was there when they met. And yeah, I was there when they met. I was kind of culpable, somewhat, but I picked him up. We were going to a party, right, a random party, and so normally he would just kind of leech off me whatever alcohol I had, like 20 years old, underaged, but for whatever reason, he was like, I'm trying to get lit tonight, whatever. Before I got out of the car, he's like, hold up, give me my own. And he pulled out a crisp $10 bill. And I was like, this is strange. Jeremy about to go in tonight. This is crazy. So lo and behold, we get over there to the party, 4th of July party, Chris Fiorello, if anybody knows him. So Felix was there too. Where's Felix? There you go, Felix. He was smoking in the back with me. But so me and Felix, we were sitting there and we're looking inside, and I looked at Jeremy and he was with Tori. I didn't see the flip cup, but I looked at Jeremy and it was cheesing from ear to ear. And to be honest, I haven't seen that smile go away since he's been with her. So such an honor to be here. I love the both of you guys so much, and nothing but the best. Tori, keep taking care of him. I promise you he's going to take care of you for the rest of his life. Thank you. Thank you.
Can you hold this? Hi, guys. Hold on, let me pull up my notes. So, Tori, my Tori. There's only so many words to describe someone as pure as Victoria. She is one of the sweetest, most genuine people I've ever met. So, little story. I mean, I've talked to Tori about this, but in 4th grade, her grandma came to our cultural day in class, and she made halo halo, the Filipino ice cream. Yeah. So after I went up for thirds, fourths, and her grandma was like, "Oh, there's actually no more." I was like, But then I went to Tori and I told her oh my gosh, that was so good. And I looked at her and I was like, I'm gonna be your friend, girl. And it was so good. So 18 years later, here we are. And just celebrating their beautiful union today. And I'm just so happy to see her so happy and Jeremy so happy. And I couldn't even hold back my tears. I'm not a crier, but when Tori was coming down in her gorgeous dress, right, with her dad, I was like baby, crying, sobbing. And I just it was just seeing in real time how beautiful my best friend looked on her wedding day. So I'm so happy she's found a forever love in you, Jeremy. Because you can genuinely feel how much they love each other. Every time I'm around you guys, I just have such a good time. And Victoria is just such a person who exudes love, forgiveness, has an open mind, acceptance, radiance, empathy. And she's just so genuinely kind. And I think, Jeremy, you are a perfect match and, balance for her. And I love you so much. And I'm so happy and honored to, celebrate this day with you. And I wish you guys all the blessings, happiness, love in the world. And I hope you guys feel the love from everybody here today, just supporting you, because you guys are just such amazing people. That's it.
All right, I think we're being a little bit too nice in here. Welcome to the roast of Jeremy Medina. I'm Devin. For you guys who don't know me, I'm also one of Jeremy's really good friends since about 1st grade. Known him all the way since then. But honestly, and Tori, Jeremy, thank you for having us here tonight. Thank you for letting us speak and embarrass ourselves and hold everybody up for more salsa and bachata. But listen, I'm kidding. This is not a roast. Actually, when I think about trying to make jokes about Jeremy, it's actually really difficult. Maybe it's because of the easygoing and nicest guy in the world that this guy is, honestly. And I challenge all of you to think of Jeremy and think of a time that you argued with Jeremy. Did you ever have a disagreement with Jeremy? Wait, siblings aside. Siblings don't count. But no, so it's either that he's an easygoing guy or just he's too damn talented to make fun of, right? I mean, me and Mike know, right? We thought we grew up with a prodigy, Jeremy Medina, since way back. All right, he was a multi-sport athlete. He played basketball and he never passed back in elementary school. He thought he was the best point guard ever, right? He played football. And me and Jeremy have been playing baseball since probably T-ball. We still play in a men's league on every Sunday, right? It's beautiful. So multi-sport athlete. He also is a straight A student in honors all the way. And look at him now, right? What, Matt? 7, 8 tests that you're talking about? Actuary? He's incredibly smart. And not only that, he was a musician, right? He played the cello. I'm pretty sure he played for the Pope at one point. I don't know. He was also a singer in all of our choir. He played, right? He sang all the solos. Right, Jeremy, you want to do a solo right now? No, it's all right. No. And not only that, he was also an actor, right? He was literally cast, he was literally cast as Jesus Christ. And I'm not even kidding, he was crucified. It was crazy. There's pictures. So, it's crazy. Like, I'm convinced that Jeremy was so busy back then that he forgot to eat. He was so skinny. Look at him now. Look at him now. No, but hey, you're a lean guy. You look great, by the way. Everybody, you look great. You do. I swear to God. But listen, more than anything, Jeremy is a prodigy of a friend and a person. All right? I can't tell you how many hours we spent together after school doing nothing. In school doing nothing. Playing baseball, just all the time we spent together, Jer. I'm an only child, but I've always considered him a brother to me. Always. He'll never let you down. And then it brings me to Tori. Tori, I feel like that we've been in a very similar situation as this, and you remember that we were at karaoke one night in Edgewater. It's bring your own and bring your own food. It's great. But I told you then, I got up on stage, we were singing, and I was like, Tori, you are literally like a part of the Fen group. It was early on, and I said, I love you. Like, you're just like one of us, friends forever. And that was a long time ago, and I still feel the same way. Also, before I met my lovely girlfriend, I was always third wheeling with you guys. It was just the three of us, you remember? And honestly, when you're a third wheel and you're with a couple, you always see them from a different angle. And I can see how you guys interacted always. And I know you guys are true best friends. You guys have the same, you guys are foodies. You plan your trips around food, right? You guys have the same taste in music. You guys are the biggest nerds of Marvel, whatever that stuff is. I don't know what that is. You guys play video games together and separately. Got your own locations in the apartment. But let me tell you, the biggest thing is that when these guys first met, they were going through a tough time. And let me tell you that I know then that these guys can make it through anything. They have what it takes to make it through marriage, and that's what it's all about, right? So I've been told. So, salud, Dios bendiga. Let's do it. I love you guys.